Heya, boy. Heya, Bob. Oh, he's... Oh. Oh. Hang on, I need to get out of this. He won't recognise who I am. Hello. Oh. Oh, I'd love to take you with you. I'd love... Oh.
Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
Aww. Sounds balked. Just a shame, but... I wish I could take you with me. But I've promised somebody else that I'd take them. Don't worry. After this thing at the Institute store sorted, I'm going to come and collect you. We're going to have a little tummy rub. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay. Oh, I love Bob. Bob's fucking awesome.
Oh, sure.
Even another water pump.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
No, I'm just here to say hello.
Would you like to?
Why, yes, of course, sir.
Not now, Codsworth.
I see, sir. Another time, then.
Oh, I never really liked Codsworth, but it's good saying hello. Well, we found her, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to the lady that I've been missing. Ah, I love Piper. She's awesome. I searched for over an hour and a half, going to every place in the entire map trying to find Piper. As you saw earlier, I visited old friends and Codsworth, and she was at the exact place I went to initially, Grey Garden. She was just hiding on a chair up there with McCready. The two of them would not come down, could not come down, and that was irritating. So it's okay, we've got her now, we're fine. Let's go to Boston and get this done.
I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Okay, and here we are with the majority of the crew. We've got McCready over there. What? Got Curie, Dance, and we've got Piper. These are the guys I've been travelling around with mostly. Bob is comfortably safe in his own little doghouse back up in Sanctuary, and I didn't feel the need to take him away from there. Obviously Codsworth was part of that originally, but don't really like him, so he's not come along. But I brought everyone to Boston because, I don't know, this feels like this might be the end. So what are you even doing, Dance? This feels like this might be the end, so come on, let's go. Oh, whatever, have your drink. This feels like it's might be the end, so we're just kind of gearing up, getting ready, and we're going to go through the stabilized reflector platform. You can get off your ass. Thank you. Okay, so Tinker Tom, you ready?
We are in business.
Okay, let's go. I think I'm ready. I mean, I do need to sleep, but I'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay, here we go. Piper, you can... Piper, will you stop sitting down?
Alive. Here.
Come on.
Stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
You better be able to come with me, otherwise it's a massive letdown. I'm locked in now.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours.
Oh.
Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right. Feeding our baby some juice.
I was hoping you'd come with me, Piper, but I'm not even wasting my time.
You needed to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on. I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the R up. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
Well, there you go. Please tell me we've got Piper with us, because otherwise that's such a waste of time. Oh, for fuck's sake. After all that. Oh my god, I spent hours trying to get things together, get things ready. Oh, fine. Jesus, I'm in here alone. Doesn't matter. Didn't need Piper. Well, this is easy. I guess this is a terminal. I've changed colours as well, because, you know, why not? Alright, okay. Can't load holotape. I could just load any old fucking data. Ooh, I wonder what happens if I load the Corsa chip data. Or the Gwyneth Stout recipe! I believe I need to load... That's a good point, actually. She didn't tell me what it was called. Network scanner. Okay, okay, network scanner. Oh! Load holotape. Network scanner. Here we go. Transmitting Tom key systematic handshake successful command. Message from Tom. The Big D demanded a tutorial to be included, so here it is. Short version, plug this into any institute terminal and copy the message. Long version, Patriot's been sending a short and code message for years. Okay. It'll do a gift wrap message straight to Patriot. You're going to bury the beast, friend, don't trust anything. Okay. Copy encrypted message. Hi. Read Patriot's reply. Okay, we've done a scan as well, which is good. Acknowledge, meet at the Advanced Systems Maintenance Room. Okay, let's go meet the Patriot. Me and my stealth gear, they'll never see it coming. If they do, it doesn't matter, I'll just kill them all.
Hello.
Who? Hello?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Am I?
I'm known as Father.
Busted.
The Institute is under my guidance.
Okay.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
I get the feeling this may have been a trap. Or at least they have better security than just an open door. Oh, fine, fine. The elevator's doing its own thing.
Imagine what you've heard.
Ooh.
What you think of us.
Oh, when your synths go around killing people, that
I'd
does
like to show
happen.
you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
I'm so annoyed I couldn't bring Piper here. I was thinking of that for so long. She'd be the perfect one to take.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
They're all going to die.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials.
Ooh,
A
food.
shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And
Oh,
our
bye,
actions
bye.
are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Well,
There's too
You-
much at stake
Oh,
here
God.
to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
yeah, your synths do go kill people.
I'd love
This is
to
what I
talk to you
don't get. They think they
about
don't
what
understand.
we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
To be honest, I'd almost forgotten about him. So, yes, yes. Where's my son, you bastard? Ooh, it's a very swish place. I like the style. Spanner. That does not look like a spanner. Applicator. Tweezers. Ear examiner. Sure.
Broken.
Broken. Interesting choice of words. I can see him. He's not turning around to see me, though.
Can't pick this. Don't have the key.
Okay, I'm here. Oh, there we go.
Sean.
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
They're all kind of the same.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Like weeks.
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on?
How does he know I'm his father? How does he know?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this, all of them.
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father. Father, help
Oh, I
me.
see. I
There's
see.
someone here. Help me.
I get it.
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me. He's trying to take me.
I'm not.
Father? Father, help me.
I mean, it's possible.
S923, recall code Cirrus.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all
Ah.
what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional. Let's start anew.
I wanted to try and shoot him,
I
but
am fine.
I just left click to end the conversation.
Welcome to the Institute.
I mean, I'd be angry.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you after all this time.
What?
It's me. I am Sean. I
What?
am your son.
What? That's what? But no, because what's his face? Dude, the guy killed. Oh, I forget his name. The one that stole Sean in the first place. He was still alive. He can't be that old.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They're all saying like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Doesn't make fucking sense. What about, oh, I forgot his name. The guy that stole Sean was still alive and looked identical to when he stole him.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production, but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
What? These answers aren't good enough. I want to challenge him about the fact that he's not my son. It's the game seems to think that I'm just going to fucking accept that he's my son, whereas I still have that
This
thing.
really is a matter of
Oh,
importance.
shut up! I still have this thing in my head of saying he's still not my son because of. When I remember his name, I'll be so annoyed that I've forgotten it. The guy who stole me did not change in age. He looked identical, and they hadn't made human since before then. So why would they make a? So he had to be a human when he took Sean, and he looked the same as he did when I killed him. I'd
You lost.
go the most honest one I've got.
I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't
That
see the
overtired
connection.
stuff, that works.
Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I still don't believe him.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
Why are you doing this to me? After everything I've been through.
I don't mean any of this to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. Help us. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
I think I have to accept it, even though there's not actually been a good enough explanation. I'll have to look up on the internet what the reasoning is behind the age difference for the kidnap.
If this is true, where do we start?
I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg, that's the one. Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You, the man, was a psychopath, but used him anyway. Kellogg was, he was more complex than you might think. He was a murderer, he killed your mother. After what I've seen, I pity the man who was as much of a victim as anything. I know this is a test that I could probably very easily pass, but I just kind of want to do this one, actually. Yeah, I want to do this one.
He was a murderer. He killed your mother.
Believe me, I am well aware of the atrocities Kellogg committed. I suspect there are many more we'll never know of. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness.
I figured
beyond
something would be
any
said like that, but
normal
finally we've got an
human
answer.
He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Is that all it is to you?
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. Off there, say the least. They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute. It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do. Kind of a bit of pride. I don't know why they choose my son.
Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Don't have a want at this point. The whole point of this was to find my son. My son's now like, hey, sup, I'm older than you.
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
So how can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people, everything they've done? I don't know what to do. The Institute's done some horrible things. Things are pretty terrible up there. They have, but 1 and 3. Those are the ones I want to say.
This really is a matter of
Oh,
Your
shush.
Institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed?
God, think of Curie and the Brotherhood of Steel.
They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I really don't know what to choose here. And that's all we have time for this episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Fallout 4. I think this is the cliffhanger to where end all cliffhangers. Unless you've played the game and you know like there's like another 10 minutes dialogue. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch... Oh, yes, I know it's important, Father. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!